everybody. Just going to be working through a few more questions here to do with Pythagoras. To solve for a in a squared plus b equals 25, the first thing would be to subtract, or minus, because it's a shorter word for me, minus 9 from both sides. To solve for b, 16 plus b squared and 49, I need to get the b squared by itself, so I've got to subtract 16 from both sides. If a squared plus 25 is 36, then a squared is going to be 35. Take 36, take 25, it's going to be 11. Okay, if a squared plus 64 is 100, let's see which are true or false. A squared equals 100 take 64. That will be true. 64 equals 100 plus a squared. No. Because if you add a squared to the right hand side, that means you'll have 2a squared on the left side. A equals 6. Yeah, because 6 squared will make 36 plus 64 is 100. A is 10. No. Find the values of b in these equations. B is a positive number. So 25 take 9 is 16. 16 will be 4 squared. 625 take away 49. 25 take away 49. Just put that in my calculator. I've got 576. Then I square root 576. And I get 24. Uh, 36 plus b squared, this will be 64. This is a really well known one. But 100 take 36 will give you 64. And then the square root of 64 is 8. Alright, keeping on going. Find the value of the pronumeral. So 12 squared plus something squared is 20 squared. This is again a very much a copy of the very normal and well-known one. So you've got the 3, 4, 5 triangle. So 3 squared plus 4 squared is 5 squared. If you double that, you get the 6 squared, the 8 squared equals your 10 squared. And if you doubled it again, you actually get your 12 squared plus your 16 squared equals your 20 squared, which is exactly what this one is. But if you didn't know about this pattern, you would just get 12 squared plus a squared equals 20 squared. That's 144. This one is 400. Then you get 256. Will be your a squared, and then you have to square root 256, and you'll get your answer. It was 16. Anyways, we'll rub out this for the time being. Because, yeah, this is fairly straightforward. It's just following the same patterns every time for all of them. So, a squared plus 10 squared equals 26 squared. A squared plus 100 equals, I'm just putting in 26 squared, 676. And then if you minus 100 from both sides, we get a squared equals 576. Then you have to square root both sides. And then you'll get the square root of that, which is 24, isn't it? Can we just see that just before? And it's 24. A will equal 24. That's what you do for that one. 8 squared plus 6 squared is 10 squared. That's that common one that I just mentioned over there. That's 100, that's 64. You need 36, square root of 36 will be 6. Well, much bigger numbers now. 28 squared plus b squared equals 35 squared. So 28 squared, let's putting that into the calculator, 784. 35 squared is 1225. What's that? B squared equals 1225. You subtract 784 from both sides. You end up getting 441. You square root 441. Oops. You get 21 as your answer. 21. So I don't really have that much room here for the remaining ones, so I'll just talk them out. 11 squared plus b squared is 61 squared. Your 61 squared is going to be a big number. 61 squared is 3721. The 11 squared is 121. Should know that one off by heart. And then what was left is going to be your b squared, which is 3600. And I believe that's going to be 60. Here's the answer for that one. And for the last one, this, well, I was going to say this, it reminded me of the 345, but I'm not sure if it would. No, it's not. Anyways, I'll just do the squares. 36 squared is going to be 1296. So we're going to have to end up taking that away from 45 squared. 2025. What's left will be the x squared. So 2025, take 1296, give me 729 is x squared. And then I just need to square root that. 27. Where's my square root? There. 729. 27. The 27 would be the answer for that one there. Okay. Find the value of the polynomial. This time it's giving us decimal answers. So for the first one, you need to end up getting 5 squared plus b squared equals 10 squared. 10 squared is 100, 5 squared is 25, b squared will be 75, and then you've got 2 square root 75. And I got 8.660. This is going to be 8.66. Okay, for the second one, we're going to have 4 squared plus a squared equals 12 squared. So that's going to be 16 and 144. If I do my 144, take away 16, I'll be left with 128, which I will square root that. I'll get 11.31. This one here, decimals now. 2.3 squared and 5.6 squared. So if I get 5.6 squared, take 2.3 squared, I'll get 26.07, and if I square root that, I will get just over 5. 5.105, which will round to 5.11. D, I'm going to get my 35.1 squared, it's my bigger number, the hypotenuse, minus my 30.4 squared. That will get me 307.85, and then I'll have to square root that. And that gets me 17.545, which will round up to 17.55. Okay, E. 8.7 squared minus 4.9 squared, and then I will get 51.68. I have to square root that. That gets me 7.188. We'll round up to 7.19. And then the last one, 0.8 squared, which will be 0.64. Take 0.3 squared, it gives me 0.55, and if I square root 0.55, that gets me 0.741, which will be 0.74. I'll just do these two now. The base of a ladder going up against the wall is 1.5 meters from the base. The ladder is 5.5 long. How tall the wall's ladder hitting? So it's literally 1.5 squared, and then this will be my x. 1.5 squared plus x squared equals 5.5 squared. We're just doing the same as what we've been doing before. 1.5 squared is 2.25. 5.5 squared is 30.25. You end up having to take 2.25 from each side, and when you do that, you'll be left with x squared equals 28. Then you have to square root the 28. Get your x. That'll be 5 and a bit. 5.291. So 5.29. Oh, but only wants one decimal place, so 5.3. 32 communication towers supported by 35 meter cables on top of the tower. Find distance from the base of the tower to the point where the cable reaches the ground. Correct. Okay. The 35 cables and 32 tall. So that means the triangle is actually like this. 32 and 32 and 35. And then we're trying to figure out that, because that was going to be the same as that distance on the ground. They've just made it opposite a little bit. So 32 squared is 1024. 35 squared is 1225. Take away the 1024. That gives me 201. Square root 201 gives me 14.17, which I'll round to 14.2 meters. Anyways, we're all done here. Hope that was helpful. If you have any queries, just